Rachel Snyder with the national anthem here at the Sarah Arena, the Eva Cleveland Sports Center. As Cardinal head coach Jim Baker across the way gets ready to go. And this is a rematch of last spring's first round regional playoff in Class B between Big Rapids and Forest Hills Central Rangers. And it was Forest Hills winning that game down there, but they're an entirely different team this year as they've lost 9 players, including Jeff Noom, who was their leading scorer, and he seemed to play the whole game for them. And Jeff right now is on a baseball scholarship at Western Michigan, so quite a good athlete. I'm Bob Vance along with Denny Lerner, and Denny, you're going to do double duty tonight on the mic here as well as your PA work, so you're going to have some fun.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it tonight, Bob. This is the first time that we've been able to televise the game, and I know the kids are excited, and we're looking forward to a good game here.
The Cardinals will have Rick Hirscher starting in goal. It'll be Jason Post, Paul DeVries, Chad Richner, John Haar, and Tom Halloran. The skaters out there, and interestingly for Forest Hill Central in the net, making the game's first save is Laura Stiles. A story a couple of years ago, a girl as a goalie, but word out of Grand Rapids, she's one of the best in the league down there. And right off the bat, we see Laura Stiles doing some work as she had to come up with a nice save there right by the side of the goal.
That looks like Big Rapids has come out on offense real quick here tonight, Bob.
Well, that is the big line out there. With Halloran, Paul DeVries, and Richner. And the Cardinals off the draw. Post shot is steered into the corner. That's Halloran centering. Nobody there for the Cardinals. And now the Rangers start out. Lucas pass at center ice. Long shot wide of the Cardinals goal. That was Seaver who took the shot. Rangers can't hold it in. And here come the Cardinals. That's Holland. Holland takes a long one and it's wide of the goal. On the rebound, that was DeVries. Couldn't get it off. Held in by Post. Tries to flip it in front. Good defensive play by Turner. And it gets to the center ice. Long shot. And the shot. They missed it. And the Cardinals control. Richner to center ice. Picked up by Jackson. Jackson took one extra move getting in, and that put Lerner in offside on the left wing by about a half step. No score, a minute gone in the game. Again, a rematch of last spring's regional opener between these two teams, Big Rapids Cardinals and Forest Hill Central Rangers. Different teams, both of them right now. Both lost several key players. But I'm sure last spring's game is still on their minds here tonight. Cardinals win that draw. Rick DeVries flipping it in. Lerner to hold it in. Lerner flips one in. Stiles juggles it and holds on. She got a little trouble with that one, but managed to make the save. A good quick wrist shot that the goalie doesn't know is coming is sometimes far more effective than those big wind-up flat shots. And the best scorers will have those quick shots. Play on the Rangers zone. In the corner, Jones holds it in. Back in the net, Lerner centers right in front of the big save by Stiles. As Brad Jones is parked right there. Rangers in the corner trying to get it free. Can't get it out of there. Held in by Rick DeVries. His shot saved again by Stiles. Turning there is Jones. Rangers just send it down the ice. And back after Jose Van Cooler, but it'll be icing. And bring the face-off all the way back. Well, except for a couple of brief trips into the Cardinals zone, it's been all Cardinals on offense so far, and that's a different story from what we saw last spring down in Grand Rapids.
I think the boys are fired up, Bob. They started off a little rough this season, but in the last couple games they've come up and they're looking a lot better tonight.
The Cardinals 2-2 on the year, having won their last two. And Forest Hill comes in at 3-1 on the year. We got another icing call, which will bring it all the way back. And talking to Coach Guy Gutos of the Forest Hills Central Rangers before the game, he said he played a couple of tough teams and a couple that he didn't think were so tough, and I won't mention any names. I won't do that to him. But he said the team is feeling its way, starting to learn its own strengths and weaknesses. It's almost a brand new team. Some hitting along the boards, still in the Ranger zone. Post holds it in momentarily. And out of there comes Vandenberg. Vandenberg has it poked away at center ice. And back comes Hart. Cross to Richner. Slap shot goes wide of the goal. Paul DeVries in the far corner. Being worked on there by Hammerman. Two number 14s tangle it up. Now comes back to post. The shot. Save Stiles. Rebound and stand on right in the slot. And the Rangers finally bring it out of there. That's Campbell at center, shooting it in. Hersher plays it there for post. They head on the board to DeVries. He can't control. Halloran couldn't pick it up. Forechecking by the Rangers. Here's a chance. And it's shot wide that time by Hammerman. And the Cardinals clear it out of there. Long pass on the wing. DeVries over the line, cutting right in on goal, and he hit the goal post.
Hits the post.
Clanged it right off the post on the outside that time. Now back to the net, Halloran. Tries to bring it in front. Tries to shovel it in short. Stiles stops him. Back to the line, and unable to hold it in there is John Haar. Now Haar brings it back up as the Cardinals change players. Haar gets around one man, cuts right in front, and a backhanded score.
All right.
Good move that time by Haar. The defender for Forest Hills tried to stand his ground, and Haar just went right around him.
Yeah, they're looking good tonight, Bob. They're working the puck well and really been penetrating the Rangers area.
It's been an offensive show so far for the Big Rapids Cardinals. They've had the control almost the whole game. 3:18 time of the first goal, 1-0 Cardinals. And Carr made the play alone. Now play back into the Ranger zone. The shot was trying to flex wide. Now it's got a piece of it. Well, Jeff Lerner draws the assist on Hart's first goal of the year. Now here's Regis Dainsley just shooting it into the Cardinal zone. Back after it there. Here's Rick DeVries, gets at the center ice to Lerner. Lerner splits the defense, tries to cut in, and didn't get all of that shot. At the side of the net, a goal. Cardinals score again.
That was a mistake. That was Jeff Lerner on the score with an assist to Haar.
Okay, Lerner on the goal, and Har's initial shot probably stopped him there. And Lerner banged home the rebound. Goal number 2 comes at the 4-minute mark of this first period. 2-0 Big Rapids Cardinals. We'll take Har's first goal off the board, and for Jeff Lerner, that is his second of the year. No whistle at the blue line on the offside call. Puck in the net, but that won't mean anything.
4 minutes into the first period, another Cardinal goal by number 11, Brad Jones. The goal was by T.J. Jackson with an assist by Brad Jones and another assist for Jeff Lerner.
T.J. Jackson from Jones and Lerner at the 4-minute mark. 2 goals in 42 seconds. 2-0 Cardinal lead as it's centered in front again, and Stiles tips it away. Now out of there comes Houston. He has it poked off his stick deep into the Cardinal zone. But the Cardinals break it out of there. And Jackson up the right wing. Jackson is checked at the blue line. Puck into the corner. Set around far side. Keeping it in Rick DeVries. In the corner, it's poked loose. Cardinals still controlled. Back in there deep that time. But Jackson got the Rangers clear it down the ice. And Halloran back for it. Side slips the check from Arco Holmes. And Halloran brings it up. 3-on-2. His slap shot blocked on defense. And back to pick it up at center is Paul DeVries. Now close. Halloran at his own line. Right side for Richner. Just flips it into the Ranger zone. Side of the net is Hoxton. Hoxton is checked here. Close to the head though. And Craig Seaver brings it up. Seaver. Over the line. Drop pass taken away by Halloran. And he flips it out to center ice. Now Now the Cardinal line is offside as Lucas just did not get back in time. Well, in college, that would not have been an offside call. College has a tag-up rule now. And if the player is in the offensive zone when the puck comes in, as long as he comes back and tags that blue line before he participates in the play, they let it continue. But that's not the rule here in high school. Still an offside, even though he was on his way out of the zone. Cardinals win the draw. Post gets it ahead of center. Here's Jackson. And he has to hold up as he's got two seniors in physique. Keeps it in anyway. And the whistle blows for the face-off. In fact, it's fortunate the referee didn't call that intentional. We'll pull that face-off all the way back in his zone. 2-0 the score. Cardinals lead it. Goals by Lerner and Jackson. The Lerner his second. And for T.J. Jackson, his first for the season. Battle along the boards at center ice. Puck back into the Cardinals zone. And Post goes after it there. In front of his own net, he is back. It's picked up John right away, though. Backhand shot never got through. Off the stick of Seaver. And the Cardinals finally get it out to center ice. Cardinals taking some chances. His zone, they're nearly cost them. Now it's fed back into the Ranger zone. After it is Bennett. He's to the head far side, comes to center. Cardinals have to wait to come onside. Finally somebody picks it up, that's Post. And feeds it back in the Ranger zone. Lerner at the point trying to hold it in now, does. Onto the stick of Post, can't control. Jackson fell down, Lerner shoots it high and wide. Side of the goal, Post stands at it. Saved by Stiles, and she covers up the second shot for a face-off. Laura Stiles looks good in goal. So far, Rick Herscher has not had to make a save, and we have played 6.5 minutes in this first period.
Big Rapids is definitely dominating here. Seem to be executing well and moving the puck well, too.
And the Cardinals lead it 2-0. And again, trying to control in the zone on the far board. At the blue line now, it's kept in by the skate. That time of Van Kula. This time it's held in by the stick. Here's Winnie with a shot, and Stiles got a piece of that. Centering pass off a stick. Loose in the slot for a moment. Winiak couldn't control it. And the Rangers shoot it down the ice. That was Vandenberg. After it, there's Winiak again. Trying to come up along the board. Couldn't get it free. After it's Jason Hill. On the near side. That is Winnie. Down along the board, still in the Cardinal zone. Trying to pin it there as Winiak, he did. And a face-off will be in the Cardinal zone. So Jim Baker, coach of the Cardinals, has used everybody thus far tonight.
I think it's great to see some of these younger players this year, first-year players in there playing as well as they're playing. Jason Hill was in there last time. And so was Brian Gwinney, and they're looking good.
Up on the draw, Cardinals get out to center. Paul DeVries. Now Halloran gets around everybody, cutting in 2-0, and Halloran scores. Well, Stiles didn't have much chance on that one. And Chad Richner was busting in that right wing, and that was two Cardinals in all alone.
I'll tell you, they can't give Todd that much room because they'll do it every time to him. He's a great player.
Well, leading scorer on the Cardinals, that's goal number 7 on the year, and his 10th point on the season. And this is just the 5th game for Big Rapids. 7:38. Well, on the Ranger line again, picked up by Seaver. And Seaver just blasts inside the block. Didn't get it all. Herscher has to play it. And that's the first real save that Rick Herscher's had to make. That was not a tough one. Now from the pointer shot, it goes just wide and goal. As that shot was taken by Seaver. Now another shot by Davis this time, and that's steered wide. Now still in the Cardinals zone in the corner. Har with it. Gets it free to Halloran. Todd Halloran up the ice. Takes a long one to Styles. Knocks into the corner. Then it feeds it ahead. Post holds it in. Post on the left side. A shot off the back of Halloran. Bounding around in the slot. And Davis takes it in behind his goal. Loses control. There's DeVries centering. And Styles makes the save as Halloran is parked alone in that slot. And I'll tell you, Denny, Todd Halloran is going to be parked alone in that slot if he wants to, the way this game is going tonight.
But Todd's a big fella, and it's going to take an awful lot to move him out of there, Bob.
Well, he has a goal tonight, as does T.J. Jackson, and as does Jeff Lerner. 3-0 Cardinals with 6.5 to go first period. The Rangers win the draw, don't get it out. A shot by Hill, and Styles for a good save. Off in the corner now, Lerner collides there with Wilson. Tour Sills, it comes in front. Styles robs Jeff Lerner on a quick shot, and they'll face it off again. And if it wasn't for Laura Styles, the Cardinals might have 6 or 7 goals right now.
Yeah, she's doing an awful good job in there.
3-0 the score. 6-12 to go first period. This time Rangers bringing up the wing. Get it out the center over the line. The shot goes wide. That was Turner with it. On the near board, Booster can't control. And the Cardinals, Brad Jones gets it out to center ice. Now Booster again off the stick of Turner. Shot back into the Cardinal zone by Vandenberg. Let the Cardinals get it out of there. Lerner's pass doesn't get through. Now it is brought over the line by Jackson, but whistled offside.
Yeah, just a half a step. They had a nice play working there, Bob.
Puck did a couple of ricochets, and Cardinals were in, as you said, just about a half step too soon. And the face-off outside the line. There's Pokemon in there for the Cardinals to take the draw. Cardinals win it. Har has it over the post. Brings it off the boards into the Rangers zone. That's center ice. Post again with it now. Waits for everybody to get on side. And fires it in deeper. Around the near board. This time the Rangers break out of there. Cardinals disrupted at center ice. Can't get it away. Campbell has it over the line. This time they're stolen away by Uniac. Long pass just too far for Jacoby. And the Rangers clear it, but not out. Uniac can't hold it in this time. And out comes Campbell with it. Campbell at the Cardinal line. Shoots it in deep. Post goes back to the net for it. They're chasing Post. Left wing for Jacoby, too far. And back after it is Bennett. He just bangs it ahead. Now Post gets it over the line. Post in the slot, shoots it in just wide. Cinder deflected, center.
All right, Jacoby. Ron's a first-year player this year. In fact, there's a couple first-year players out there, and they're looking pretty good.
Well, Jacoby gets his first of the year. At 10:21. Wait for the assist, but again, Cardinals making a nice play in there. Didn't get assists on the Halloran goal. Did they have those? A 4-0 Cardinals. Now 4.5 to go in the first period. Brought over the line by Turner. Turned around in the circle, fires a weak shot, deflected on the fence. And as the Cardinals head out of there, it's whistled.
10-21 Cardinals goal.
Penalty coming against Richmond. Post and Uniac. On the assist on the goal by Jacoby, his first of the year. Paul DeVries was the player who assisted on Todd Halloran's goal a while ago. Now power play for the Rangers. First power play of the game is Richner's in the box. Cardinals clear the zone. Step back in Ranger zone. Styles plays it to the corner, and Hoaxum after it there. Hoaxum's pass ahead off the skate. Rangers just bang it ahead down the ice, and Vancouver will take it. And Vancouver behind the goal, jams it around the board, comes all the way down the ice, and the Rangers will have to start over. With now a minute 20 to go in the fourth power play. Rangers having a little trouble getting started here.
Yeah, they're taking their time getting out of the Cardinal zone.
So the Cardinals forecheckers credit for that. Halloran rips one from his own line, and Styles just sort of deflects over top of the net. Hitting in the corner. Cleared ahead but not out. Here's DeVries. DeVries back of the net. Cardinals short-handed right now, carrying the play in the Ranger zone. He sent it against the board, and it draws the whistle.
Well, we've got both the DeVries brothers out there, Paul and Rick, and they're two fine skaters for the Cardinals. Veteran skaters.
Now, Cardinals trying to make it 3 in a row. They lost the first 2 games and won the last 2. In fact, last weekend it was losing here at home on Friday night, 13-3, a big one. Turning right around, winning down in Kalamazoo on Saturday and going right on back over to Flint on Sunday and winning again on the road. So obviously this Cardinal team is starting to click. And with a 4-0 lead tonight. Now back in the Cardinal zone, 35 seconds to go. The Ranger power play. And it's just banged all the way down the ice by Hart. Styles having to play it away that time from Uniac, who was rushing in there. Rangers hit it to center ice. Hill there. Fires it back in. Knocked down in front that time by Dave Regis. To center ice to Chris Turner. Turner over the Cardinal line. Has it taken away by Jacoby. Jacoby sees it ahead far side, not out. A shot blocked in front. Rebound. Turner gets it back to the point. Here's Hoaxum, unable to shoot as Jacoby checks in, and now the power play is over, and the Cardinals are back to full strength. And they shoot it back into the Ranger zone. From the blue line, Litzner lets it go. Styles the save. In the corner, Jacoby trying to get it away from Holmes. Holmes puts it in front of his own goal. Styles has to play it to the corner. Jacoby holding it in, turning now, flips it in front, it goes wide. Now Gwinny in the corner. Brian Gwinny will fall down. Puck loose to the point for Hill, and he shoots it way wide. Under 2 minutes left first period. 4-0 Cardinals. As the Rangers finally clear the zone. And it's brought right back in. Gwinny shoots it in wide to go. Comes all the way around the boards. Cardinals caught in a player change. Have nobody at the point. Now back the other way. A long shot. Herschel, second save of the game. That's the first one with any steam on it. Turner shot it. And Vancouver now at the puck. Down to the far board. Hit out of there by Tomiskas. He's checked from behind. Set ahead now by Hill. And the Rangers have it again. And shoots back to the Cardinal line. Here's Vancouver. On the blue line, a slap shot. Styles knocks it down. And again, the Rangers try to clear it. At center ice. Errant pass taken by DeVries. Shot back in. 50 seconds left first period. 4-0 Big Rapids Cardinals. Right along the board. Vandenberg gets it ahead to center ice. The Cardinals have flicked DeVries with it there. Shoots it right back in. Lay offside, but the Rangers move it out of there. Emmerman can't control. Vancouver at his own line. Puck off the skate. Now DeVries ahead. Too far for Tomiskas. He's kept in the zone. Tomiskas picks it up. Now here's a chance for Jackson. It comes in front and tied up there was Brad Jones, unable to get a stick on it. Now back at the point. It comes out to center on a show on run, but over skating was Mark Campbell. As the Rangers nearly had their best chance. 5 seconds to go in the period. Jamming around the boards at center, and there's the buzzer. And the period is over. And the Cardinals, with 4 goals in that first period, take a 4-0 lead. Goals by Jeff Berger, his second from Hart at 3:18. And P.J. Jackson, his first from Jones and Lerner at the 4-minute mark. Todd Halloran, his 7th of the year from Paul DeVries, 7:38. And then Ron Jacoby, his 1st of the year from Post and Uniac at 10:21, rounding out the scoring in that first period. One penalty called in the period, that went to Chad Richter of the Cardinals for checking from behind. And poor Hill Central Rangers on the power play never could get anything started. And I think, Denny, the 4-0 score for the Cardinals could be much, much more, except Laura Stiles was one good goaltender.
She's doing a fine job in there, Bob, and Big Raps is getting the shots off, and that's what they have to do.
Yep, keep that puck in front of the net, and they've done it so far tonight. But there's a band, yeah, right.
Tonight we have a special treat. A Big Rapids Figure Skating Club presents 12-year-old Brandy Brandt doing her footwork 4, which won her a gold medal in the Wayne competition, along with 2 gold medals and a silver medal in other events. She also competes at Nationals in Chicago this summer, winning a 2nd and a 5th. Brandy is the daughter of Devin Jim Brandt. Donna Wander is her pro. Ladies and gentlemen, Brandy Brandt.
Big Rapids figure skaters come out and always put on a tremendous show. And I know as well as the hockey, the fans really enjoy the figure skaters.
Yeah.
Brandy did a tremendous job.
Yeah, there's a lot of young talent here and a lot of good figure skaters, as well as a great hockey program here in Big Rapids.
The Cardinals coming back on the ice. The Rangers will be coming back as well shortly. It's 4-0 Big Rapids after one period of play. And the Cardinals have played everybody. Reviewing the scoring again, it was Jeff Lerner getting his 2nd of the year at 3:18. And that was after John Harr had made the play. He couldn't keep it in the Ranger zone initially, went all the way down to his own end, worked all the way up, went around the defense, took the shot. Laura Stiles blocked it, and Lerner was there to knock the rebound home. And it was 1-0 Cardinals. And then P.J. Jackson on a nice play from Jones and Lerner, got his 1st of the year in 4 minutes, made it 2-0. Todd Halloran at 7:38 simply skated away from everybody and scored on Stiles. It was Paul DeVries the assist there for Halloran at 7th of the year, the Cardinals' leading scorer. On at 10:21, Ron Jacoby, his 1st goal of the year from Post and Uniac. And as that line, when they were out there, really was hustling. Some of the younger players that don't always see a lot of action, when they got out there tonight, they made the most of their shifts. They were working hard.
They're looking good. It's always good to see those kids that don't get a chance to play every game get in there, because they certainly are vying for a position on this hockey team.
Well, we didn't get the shots on goal total yet in that first period, but it's going to be heavily in favor of the Cardinals. As I can remember, only twice did Rick Hersher in goal for Big Rapids actually had to come up with saves. So let's see if we can get the official count on that for you. And the player's getting set to go now at center ice. Well, Lerner and Associates in Big Rapids, proud to be bringing this game your way with help from Aaron Stable Channel 7, doing the work for us. Ryan Balker on the camera here, doing all the action.
I just got the stats, Bob, that Big Rapids had 16 shots on goal first period to Forest Hills 2. So that's a good indication of the strong offensive showing we're seeing from the Cardinals tonight.
Proves I can count. I said I can only remember Rick Hersher having to stop 2 pucks, one kind of weak one and one hard one there toward the end of the period. And so I guess my counting's not all bad. You only have to count the 2, that's kind of easy.
Yeah. That's you don't even have to take off a shoe for that, Bob.
No, do on one hand. Now Cardinals.
There it is. A pretty play.
That's Richner just tipping it in. 10 seconds into the period. And it's 5-0 just like that. Chad Richner is second of the year. The Cardinals made a pretty play right off the bat.
We want people know that this game is going to be shown on Channel 7 TV, Thursday, and Channel 7. It was shown tonight at 10 p.m., tomorrow at 11 a.m., and Monday at 7 p.m.
Been controlling this entire game. It's 12-0 now.
From the Big Rapids Hockey Football that's on
On the new side, looking for somebody open center. Tip and Styles knocks it away. Now Halloran. Todd Halloran turning. Brings it right into the slot and a backhander Styles. Rebound. And Styles covers that.
A goal on number 15.
The Cardinals have more than the 5 goals they have right now.
Paul DeVries and number 19, Todd Halloran.
Paul DeVries and Todd Halloran. The assists on the goal by Chad Richner. That was indeed a 3-man play for the Cardinals.
We want to remind everybody out there too, Bob, that this weekend Ferris is going to be playing in a Ferris State University hockey tournament, and they'll play their first game Friday evening, I believe. No, Saturday evening, the 26th,
yeah.
Right, at 8 o'clock right here at Ferris State College.
Now it comes in front again, and unable to get a good shot on it. There was Jackson, and now the net off the Magnus down there, so whistle blows, and they'll bring that face-off outside the blue line. And it was a Cardinal that knocked the net off the post that time. Yeah, First State University tournament right here. It'll be 2 games on Saturday, consolation and championship on Sunday. So a lot of hockey to be played over the holidays right here. Now Richard Reeves along the Ranger line. Has his shot deflected off his skate, and Vancouver is back for it. To Lerner. He just feeds it ahead. Jackson now trying to help out as Lerner has it deep. Over for Vancouver behind him. Rangers trying to steal it away. Good work by Hong that time. In the near corner, Lerner gets it back again. Feeds it ahead off the boards. Here's a shot saved by Hersher. As this time, Paul Regis took the shot. This time, Regis just can't hold it in. And Vancouver slide back the other way. There comes Jackson feeding for Lerner, and Styles is saved. Has it caught in the pad there. And she just holds on.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're right, Bob. If she's doing a tremendous job in goal, that was a good shot, and he should have scored.
That was a good play, Jackson and Lerner that time. One of those plays where I think it's Jeff Lerner who tipped that puck down low on the ice, so toughest thing for a goalie to move is his, or in this case, her feet.
Right.
And sometimes with that shot down, you get a little better chance to score. Also increase the chances of rebounds. Cardinals run the draw, trying to hold it in. Can't do it. Out of there comes Turner. Turner shoves it into the Cardinals zone. Now they're going to wave the icing. Hill over skates. Turner gets it back. Centering pass off the skate. Now in the circle, picked up by Hill. Bangs it off the boards to center. He gets right through Bill, and he has to go back after it. Jacoby and Uniac bearing down on him. Rangers get it ahead, but not out. Hill holds it in. Close trying to center. Uniac down, can't get a stick on it. And now here comes a breakaway. A chance for Davis, and out comes Hershey to cover it. And Davis never did catch up to it.
That was a nice move by Hersher.
That was one of those cases where you beat the man to the puck. It's the best move. Well, that was almost the best chance so far for Forest Hills.
We want to remind you that including the second and third period,
And the face-off is the Cardinals home. 5-0 score. 12:52 to go, second period. Here at the David Lakeland Sports Center, Ferris State University. Now off the draw, a shot knocked away by Hersher. Bennett took that shot. And back come the Cardinals again. Vancouver over the line. Pulls up high in front for Ewing. It's just tipped away. He gets the backhander. But Styles is over there. And the quick whistle blows the play dead. I think the referee lost sight of that puck on the far side.
I think he thought she covered
it.
it up, but it was still loose behind the net there.
Well, if the ref loses sight, he's going to blow that whistle. And that's what happened there. The Rapids Cardinals 2-2 on the year, looking to make it 3-2. Trying to win their third in a row. With a quick shot off the draw, Styles is saved, and the rebound is deflected off wide. Now Vancouver shot. Styles stops that one. Here's DeVries with it. Trying to flip it in front of Bouncer over the stick, that time of Richner. Now back in the net with it. For Turner. Feeding it ahead, but not out as DeVries holds it in. Up along the boards. Rangers trying to poke it out. And they do. And they come over the line. It's Davis. This time the shot goes way wide of the goal. All the way to the blue line. Rick DeVries with it now the other way. Shot blocked on defense by Paul Regis. Now back of the net. Hudson can't get it loose. Here's Halloran putting it in front. And it's poked off the stick of Thomas DeVries. Now a shot in. Tipped away by Styles.
We've got
And its play goes in the corner. It's whistled and penalties coming up.
both the DeVries brothers out there right now. Looks like a penalty possibly on Halloran. High stick, I think.
High stick was the signal by the official. And that comes at the 3:13 mark. First, second penalty of the game. Second one to Big Rapids. Todd Halloran for high sticking.
After 13, the second period,
And the Rangers will have the second power play of the game. 5-0 to score. Big Rapids leads it. 4 goals in that first period. And Chad Richmond, second of the year. From Paul DeVries and Halloran. At 10 seconds of the second period. Now a break this time for Busick. 2-on-1. Busick a shot. Saved by Hersher, rather. And the Cardinals start back up. There's Jones. Getting knocked off the puck. Center right. Runner knocks his man off it. And the Cardinals shoot it into the Forest Hill zone. Forest Hill Rangers with a power play for about a minute and a half. Paul Regis, center right. A home over the line. Flat shot. Hersher knocks it off into the corner. Chris Davis took that one rather. Now Davis puts it back again. Looks right to the slot and a blast off the blocker that time. And wide of the goal as Hersher made another save. Comes in front this time. Tipped away wide of the net. Nice move that time by Jackson to avoid a check and send the puck all the way down the ice. Minutes to go in the power play for the Rangers. The Rapids Cardinals leading at 5-0 now. Chris Lerner behind his goal. Sees it ahead off the boards to center. Off the stick of Jones. It goes into the Ranger zone. Got it on your side. Lerner trying to hold it in. Can't do it. And Hamilton comes out with it. So Turner broken up nicely that time by Paul DeVries. Trying to clear it. Came along the boards. Now just feed it in behind the Cardinal net. 23 seconds left in the Ranger power play. As Rick DeVries fires it into the crowd, trying to clear it off the glass. And it'll keep a face-off in the Cardinal zone. Well, the Forest Hill Central Rangers showing a little more offensive threat this period. Rick Hersher has had some work to do in net. He really didn't in that first period. And the face-off will be to Hersher's left. Davis in there for the Rangers. And Richner for the Cardinals. Not a clean draw. Richner puts a hit on his man there. Now Davis behind the net falls down. Sandwiched by a couple of players. Richner belts him. Cardinals clear it off the board, not out. There's a shot deflected wide. Back to Regis, a shot knocked down in front. And a whistle blows in front of the net. And an interference call. Or a cross check. We'll wait and see which. It's coming up as the Cardinals that time trying to clear that Ranger out in front.
Yeah, Jason Hill's leaving rights or something. We'll get the call here in a second.
Well, for 2 seconds, the Rangers will have a 2-man advantage, and the Hammer will be back.
Bob, that was a 2-minute interference penalty against Jason Hill.
So Hill off at 5:12.
And 5-12, another Cardinal penalty. There's one on Jason Hill. 2 minutes.
Cardinals now short 2 men. Here comes Halloran back, so now they're down 1 man again. The third power play now for the Rangers. And it's held in along the blue line by Dave Regis. He takes a high shot, deflects wide, now back of the net. Davis centers right in front, and it's shot wide on Greg Butcher, who had a good chance and a score.
Rick was out of position that time.
Well, Butcher got caught out of position, and Richner tried to block that shot, but the Rangers get on the board on the power play. And that's at 5:37 of the second period. And it puts the Cardinal lead to 5-1.
19-18-5.
Goal coming in off the Chris Turner.
Rangers goal at number 19, Chris Turner.
Davis and Butcher for the assist.
18, Chad Davis, and number 5. I'm sorry, number 5 on the roster.
Now a chance for the Cardinals the other way. Backhand is Styles, kicks it away. Halloran in the corner, gets away from 1 man, centers in front, never got through. Good defensive play that time. Now Dave Regis. Now back the other way. Rangers trying to move into the Cardinal zone. They do. Battle along the board. Halloran comes out of there with it. Fires it around their side. Standing there waiting for this ball to reach. Center ice pass to Richner. Richner trying to get around Dave Regis. It's a good play to hold him off, but Halloran picks it up, comes right in front, doesn't get the shot. And Styles knocks it to the corner. Hanging in front of that Ranger net. As now it's cleared to center by Davis, unable to control his Halloran. Cardinals shoot it back in. Lane outside, and as it's touched by Paul DeVries, the whistle blows, and the faceoff will come to center ice. Well, Hunter and Associates, along with Massachusetts Mutual, happy to be bringing you this game right here on Ferris Cable 7. Discussion now at center ice between the officials. Not sure what that one is about. Puts it off right there. Post wins the draw. And now it's Vancouver. Getting harassed there. Uniac knocks it in. Knocked right back out by Paul Regis. Now over the line. Butcher drops it for Davis. Steers it in front, and a good defensive play by Rick DeVries. Prevented the shot that time, but the Rangers worked a good play. Now at the Cardinal line. Rick DeVries again at center behind Jacoby that time. Now it's shot in by Paul Regis. Pass out to Flex. Really getting a little bit ragged right now in the Cardinal zone. A good job of forechecking by the Rangers. Now Vancouver the other way, long shot from the line, his own rebound, and he tips it wide as he was being dumped as he was skating in there. Vancouver going at it in front of the net with Paul Regis, and the whistle blows as one of the Rangers is down behind that goal right now. We'll have a couple penalties there. I think we've got some high sticks in front of that net. It'll be the Rangers' first penalty of the game. Paul Regis getting the gate. And Vancouver apparently not going to get called that time. player that's down is Brian Hookson from Forest Hill Central. 5-1 the score. 7.5 to go in the second period. Big Rapids leading Forest Hill Central. And Hookson getting some help down there. And he'll be helped off the ice. And the Cardinals will have their first power play of the game. As
37. A Ranger penalty against number 10 with a high stick. Ball with 2 minutes high stick.
Brian Hookson being helped off there, limping. He heads to the bench for Forest Hill. Well, Jim Baker, the Cardinal head coach, looking on. I know he's got to be pleased with the way this game has progressed thus far. The team has a 5-1 lead. And Baker giving instructions there to Dave Van Cooler, number 9. Paul DeVries, number 14.
I'll tell you, Jim's done a wonderful job with these kids the last few years. I know he works them pretty hard, but they really respect him, and he brings out the best on them, as you can see what's happening here tonight.
A little help from his assistant Rob Houston the last couple of years.
Right.
This guy's worked for the Big Rapids Junior Hockey Association 2 years ago, and produced some state semifinalist championship team. A group of 12 or 13-year-olds, if I recall right, that hadn't been together that long. And
Right.
last year with the Cardinals, and this year they've done a fine job with these players.
And some of those same kids are on the ice tonight.
Right. Some of those players I had a couple of years ago are now in the high school team.
Right.
Face off in the danger zone. Cardinals control it. They're on the power play. Back of the net. DeVries are on for Halloran now. Halloran looking for somebody open. The post is the left point. To Halloran. Now post again. Right circle to Richter. Off the stick. Gets the shot. Styles the save, and she covers up right there.
I like to see him work the puck like that, Bob.
Good passing. And
Waiting for the shot.
with post at that point, that's a good play. Skates along that line. He can shoot it and send it to the other point, or find the open man in the circle, which is what he did. Noah Styles did the right thing, covering it up, too. The Cardinals were pucked in front for a rebound. Now a screen shot that Styles kicks away. Allen back to post again. Again, same play over to Richner. Right circle, back for Allen. He kicks the score.
That was a beautiful play.
I thought Styles was going to make it, too. She
Post-
got across to the
Post to Ritzner, and then Halloran puts it in. It's nice to see that type of hockey being played here.
Not a lot a goalie can do on that one. And the Cardinals score on their power play at the 8:10 mark. And Halloran gets his second in the game. 8th of the year. For Post and Richner has to be. And so the power play is all the same. Back to 5, 6-1.
His second goal, Tom Halloran, with an assist by number 4, Jason Post, and number 15, Chad Ritzner.
6-1 Cardinal lead. With a long, high shot. Richard grabs it and holds it. And he's shoving in front of the net now as they face off will stay in that Cardinal zone.
Thought we might want to mention that on March 5th, the Big Rapids Cardinal Boosters, along with the Junior Hockey Association, is having their second annual benefit dance. I believe it's going to be at the Creek. I know it was a good time last year, and tickets are going to be available soon, but you might want, some of the fans out there might want to get it on their calendar early.
That's March the 5th.
March the 5th.
Good time to plan for that. Now here's Lerner coming into the Forest Hill zone. He's checked off it. Stepped in by Jones, though. Still not battling. Jones can't control. Back of the net, Paul Regis feeds it around near side. Knocked away from Turner. He takes a hit in the corner from Lerner. Here's Dave Regis now. He takes a check from Jackson. And finally, Rangers get it out of there. And there's a chance for Davis. Davis cutting in front. A shot, and it just trickles wide. As Hersher just barely got a piece of that one. Now Jones trying to get it out. It's batted out off his own stick. Jackson jammed to the boys heavily by Paul Regis. And it's back into the Ranger zone. And Paul Regis back with it. Moves it around near side. Turner. Cross control. Now it's center ice. Cardinals coming back. That's hard. Can't shoot it in the zone as there's a Cardinal trapped in deep there. Now he's out. And Van Poole will bring it in. Van Poole to the corner. Haul down there from behind. Up loose behind the goal. Trying to center. They do. Styles just dives out to cover it up. And it was Brian Gwinney doing the work behind the net that time. And we've got a call coming now. It's going to be a cross check, and it's going against the Rangers. That's number 10, Paul Regis. So at 9:42, Paul Regis gets his second penalty of the game. Cross checking. And the Cardinals will have their second power play. They scored the first time. On a pretty play, post from the point to Richner in the circle. A shot style, and right there was Todd Halloran to jam it in. He's discussing something now, back in the Ranger zone. Oh, it's going to be double minor on Regis. It's going to be on Morris Styles. And it's a double minor on Morris Styles, so big goalie paddle there. Got into the middle of things. And Morris Styles gets penalized. Serving it will be Brian Hoxham, the number 4 serving it. The injured Ranger. Before it goes, they'll serve it.
And I would choose a double minor on goalie number 1, Raw Styles. 2 minutes cross-checking, 2 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct.
So Styles, the double minor, unsportsmanlike is the second one, cross-checking the first, so she had something to say to the official after the cross-check call, I'm sure, and that's why she picked up the extra 2 minutes. Okay, good. Brian was watching. She just, instead of handing the puck to the official, she just flipped it up in the air away from him, so that was the unsportsmanlike call. Now Cardinals, with the man advantage, move it in. Halloran the post now at the point. We'll work it again. Halloran along the boards, back to post. Over to Van Kula, back to Halloran. Takes the shot, it's off the skate, wide of the goal. Halloran lives with his stick. Along the boards trying to finish there. And he draws that whistle. And face-off will come outside, or should come outside as far as goes now.
Looked like almost a charge there by DeVries. I think he dodged the bullet there.
He did. He was in just a hair after the whistle, half a step later, and it might have been a call. Now face-off comes outside the zone as the Cardinals are responsible for that play stoppage there. Halloran will step in against Chris Davis of Forest Hill. Halloran wins the draw, but Davis gets the puck. Moves toward the Cardinal line. He's hauled down. Richner checked a couple of players there. And back on the Cardinals. That's Paul DeVries.
Paul's coming down. He's a good-looking skater.
Tries to center. Nobody there. Right point, Van Kula to hold it in. Off the stick of Richner. Back to the net to DeVries. Shoots it around the glass and bounds around in the circle. To the blue line, Van Kula. Now Richner. He can't control. Regis steps into him. Battle going on. Now, helping out, and a penalty coming to the Cardinals as Paul DeVries stepped in there. And he's going to get a charging call, and, that's too bad. No way was that a charge, but the one before was, so maybe that's evening things
Yeah,
out.
I think he might have evened things out there. Todd's over there talking to the official, and I don't think he agrees.
No, that was, he went in and hit the man lightly, but two players were were bottled up down there, and the puck was just laying in between them. I think the call had gone in and played that puck, he would have got away with it. But tried to move both players off the puck before he grabbed it, and he gets called on a ricky-ticky charge here. But as we said, there was Pursuit in charge of the whistle before he didn't get called on, so things keep it up.
Well, I think maybe he's trying to take the game in charge with that almost charge, Bob.
Well, the Cardinals are in charge of the game.
6-1 score. A Cardinal penalty against number 14
left over in the second period.
2 in charge.
And that'll even the sides now. It's 5 apiece, 4 and 4 in front of the goalies for 2 minutes. And then the Cardinals will have a power play after that for 55 more seconds. As Laura Stiles, double minor, still has 2:55 to go. And play halted right now. I don't know if someone has called a timeout at this point.
Forest Hills in a timeout.
So Forest Hills did call the timeout. So the action is stopped right now. Tim Baker walking through his fifth square. Cardinals.
We want to remind you of a couple of minutes coming out.
61 right now. Here's a rematch of last spring's regional playoff game on Grand Rapids Central. These Cardinals knocked out of the playoffs. Before they lost the game. They made the final four Big turnover, 9 players lost the last game before it's killed. Cardinals lost quite a few themselves, and they're a different team. This game is the Cardinals in charge. You see Rick Hershey head back to the net for the Cardinals. Well, Lerner and Associates right here in Big Rapids, happy to be bringing this Big Rapids High School hockey game like every minute stuff. Comment on the action for you tonight?
Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday.
The Forest Hills timeout is over now.
A copy of this.
And takes off outside the red line. 4-on-4 in front of the goalies for a couple of minutes. And then the Cardinals will have the extra man again. It's played out to center ice. Vancouver back in his own line. Outside to Richmond. Pass off a skate. Flips it up. Off the defender Turner there. They bang. Coming up with it. Howard shoots it high over top of the goal. Now the Blues in the corner. Richmond can't control it. And back in Turner. And from behind the plate, a whistle. Turner was breaking in and has got a whistle in that time.
We got Todd mixing it up over there, and I'll tell you, those guys have been pushing and shoving in front of that net for quite a while. And
well, the Rangers could be frustrated. Todd Heller is a big, strong man, and he's hard to move out of there. And they've been working on it all night long. And whatever was going on, that time Todd had had enough.
yeah. And you don't normally see Todd get in that position, but I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to be pushing Todd around.
No, he pushes back.
Yeah, he's bigger than me.
Yes, me too. But Paul Regis goes in for Forest Hills and Halloran for the Cardinals. And so now he's got a pretty full penalty box. That comes at the 11-18 mark of the second period. And what it does is leave them now 3-on-3 in front of the goalies. They'll stay that way for a minute and a half. Then the Cardinals are going to man back and have a 4-on-3 skater advantage for about another 30 seconds.
11-18,
The Rangers get somebody back. Now back over the Cardinal line. It's crossed right in front. And it's a very good three twice. That time off the stick of Davis. Now Turner in the corner. Turner between a couple of players. First free. Rick DeVries cuts his man. And the whistle blows right there. Vancouver holding one of the Rangers down there. Davis getting up slowly. He's all right. And the Cardinals will change players now. Out come Post, Lerner, and Jones.
That's Jackson, I think, in there. Number 8, T.J. Jackson.
The 8 and the 6 kind of blended there.
Yeah.
And that'll be Turner, Davis, and Dave Regis for Forrest Hill staying out there now. That's Regis. Feeding it around behind the net. Pokes it away from Turner. Reddy Davis. Turner steps into Jones, but the Cardinals get it out of there. Trying to fit her in there, and Jackson posted there to help out. He falls down. And now it's a 2-on-1 for the Rangers. As Davis brings it up with Turner. Over to Turner, coming right down the slot, and they score! As he kept it on the ice, and put it between the legs that time of Rick Richter. Now it's a 6-2 game, Cardinals lead. And Forrest Hill gets their second goal of the night. 12-10. From Turner from Davis. And that's Turner's second of the game. And sorry, we don't have the scoring statistics for Forest Hill Central, but Turner and Davis are all right tonight. I think Justin Turner is probably leading scorer. He's got them both tonight. Then a great chance for Jones, and he had Styles at his mercy and just could not find the handle. Now Jones again trying to work it through. He does, but it's picked up by Turner, and here it comes again. Turner with Davis, 2-on-1 with more. Turner the shot. And across the post and out of there. That went off the inside of the post, came straight back at the angle. Now Hersher has to just cover it at the side of the goal. And the whistle blows. And some words. Post and Turner. And I don't believe anything will come of that. Well, in 6 seconds, the Cardinals will get Paul DeVries back, and they'll have the extra skater then for about 31 seconds. Let's check that. They'll have the extra skater for almost a minute, because each team will get one back after that. Cardinals win the draw. Out of center ice. Over the line from Power. Power cutting right in. Tries to center a pass. Styles knocks it away. And the Cardinals have one back. They're on a power play now. Here's Power right in the slot. Takes the shot at deflects. Then goes this way. Now a wraparound effort by Richmond. Styles got over there. Here's Vancouver with the foul. In the corner, being watched by Bennett. Vancouver spins. Richmond couldn't get a stick. A bouncer. Styles knocks it away. And
good job there by DeVries.
Paul DeVries, a high shot. Styles to save. Richmond and Styles standing up. And the Rangers clear out of there. Now we've got it really going between Styles and Richmond.
Lois Styles in there mixing up with Chad Richmond. Now that's something to see.
And Styles is going to get the call again, but he was trying to clear that crease area in front. And he sort of cleared Richmond out of there. And that's what the referee saw. As usual, the retaliation was right a penalty.
I'll tell you that Lois Styles doesn't take a lot in there. She holds her own.
We'll see what the calls are. All the penalties have expired except the second in the double minor to Laura Styles. Now she gets called again for another minor. So I don't know. We'll have to try it out.
Number 1, Laura Styles, 2 minutes running.
Roughing the call on Styles. So this is unique. Since the goaltenders do not have to serve their own minor penalties, she still has 17 seconds remaining on the previous double minor, and now she's called again. And only a goalie can have that. Everybody else has to sit their own time.
I'll tell you, I'm impressed with Laura Styles.
She's holding her ground. She's not letting people camp in that crease, and that's what started it.
That's right.
She's taking some liberties in there because the defenders aren't able really to move them out. And she's, as all goalies, she's going to establish her turf in there. Unfortunately, this time, He got caught out of the net a little bit with Richner, and that's where the penalty call came. Well, the Cardinals now with a two-man power play, and the Rangers play it down the ice.
So they just picked up another man. It's down to...
And the Rangers now get one back. A two-man advantage lasted just those 2 seconds. Now play back at the Ranger line. Now it's center ice. They're close with it. Minutes to go in the period. It's a jump with the blue line Vancouver. And that's Regis in there. Regis got out of the box.
Got mixing up there with Dave Vancouver, and I don't know what... Chad Richner kind of came in there to protect David, and I don't know what's going on right now.
Richner gets, they'll probably get a charge. It's a holding call on Paul Regis. He just came out of the box.
Yep, and I think Chad might have get a charge on that.
Said cross-check.
Cross-check.
The referee signed down there.
Go ahead. 14:05.
Well, it's been a pretty heavy-hitting game. Cardinals have been throwing their weight around a lot tonight. And temperatures are starting to flare a little bit now. 6-2 to score. Big Rapids lead for Hill Central. With 55 seconds left in the second period. Well, Paul Regis goes off for holding. Richner for cross-checking. The draw. Cardinals 4-on-3 skater advantage now, and again, that's a powerful one-man power play that opens up a lot of ice. The Cardinals with a puck in the zone. Paul DeVries to Halloran, and it's whistled as that net is off the moorings again. And that's going to set back up and have that face-off in the Ranger zone. To score. The Rapids Cardinals lead. It was 4-0 after one. And they've traded goals this period. Cardinals made it 5-0. Forest Hills scored to make it 5-1, and Cardinals scored again to make it 6-1, and Forest Hills again to make it 6-2. And then the penalty starts. Well, shot goes in high and wide. Here's Renner. Renner in the corner looking for somebody open. Halloran in front, and the pass is tipped off his stick. Back to Post. Over the Paul DeVries. Didn't get all of that shot. Rangers tip it ahead, but not out. Centering pass. And right there on defense is Davis, and he sends it all the way down. Hersher has to stop it. It's a 160-foot shot on goal. And back in the Cardinals. Post with 10 seconds to go in the period. Post over the line, cutting in right side, comes right in front, puts it right through the goal crease. Renner couldn't get a sniff at it. 2 seconds to go. Slap shot, Halloran, saved by Stiles. And the horn sounds to in the second period. Well, the period just got rough there in the later stages. Only one penalty called in that first period, only two in the first 5-6 minutes of the second period. But a whole slew of penalties there in the last 5 minutes or so of the period. And the teams will start that second period. Forest Hills short 2, and the Cardinals still short 1 as the power play will continue. A goal by Chad Richner 10 seconds into the period from Paul DeVries and Halloran. Made it a 5-0 game for the Cardinals. On a power play, Turner scored for Forest Hills Central. And the first one for Davis. Houston at the 5:37, and the Cardinals answered on a power play of their own at 8-10. Halloran, eighth of the season from Post and Richner, and it made it a 6-1 game. Then at 12-10, Turner from Davis. They worked a beautiful 2-on-1. Davis brought it in, passed over to Turner, came right down the slot alone. He kept that shot right along the ice, beat Rick Hersher, and that's the way the second period ended. 6-2 for the Cardinals. They got a little rough late in that period there, and the referees, I think, will be probably calling it close from this point on.
Yeah, they'll want to keep control of the second period, and I think Forest Hills is getting a little frustrated, even though they did a lot better job the second period than they did the first period.
A much more even period on the scoreboard, 2 goals apiece.
The 8 and 9-year-old might Representing the Country House Restaurant team, line up in front here is Steve Thomas, Robbie Hampson, Lenny Kugat, Paul Smith, Jeff Winning, Sean Duffett, Michael Raymer, Carlo Fabrini, Jamie Park, Jimmy Steffen, Matt Cooper, Matt Anderson, and Doug Glazer. That team is coached by John Thomas. We also have a team sponsored by Michigan Knife, Jim Barstow, Brian Boyce, Dale Couch, Jeremy Eckerman, Keith Fuller, Kevin Fuller, Mark Keene, Ben Stanley, Paul Stern, Jeff Sullivan, Jesse Waldron, Mark Tony. That team is coached by Darryl Goff. Ladies and gentlemen, these boys will be the 1993 through 1997 Big Rapids hockey team. Let's give them a hand.
Big Rapids Junior Hockey Association, I want to tell you about 3 years ago, they reinstituted the beginners, like the 4 and 5 years old. And that's where these boys came from. And right now they really have, in effect, 3 Mike teams. Those 2 Mike teams we saw tonight, the one they call the mini Mikes, who don't do much travel this year. And a couple of years ago, they had trouble getting the whole Mike team together at times. So the resurgence of the junior hockey program, and as you say, Denny, to feed this high school team in future years is something to see.
Yeah, these kids are real fortunate to have this facility here at the university available to them. I know some of these kids on the high school hockey team have been skating together for 14 years, and they've had, they've been in some state playoffs as Bantams and as Peewees,
Squirts, the whole
Squirt, and I'll tell you, Big Rapids, for the size of town that we are, is well represented around the state in junior hockey, as well as high school hockey.
Now, what you have to realize, too, is some other areas that are larger areas, like Grand Rapids and over Midland and Flint and San Saginaw, some of those areas, they can pretty well sort of pick a traveling team. Whereas in Big Rapids here, the boys that come out to play are it.
That's right.
Who plays in Big Rapids, all the levels of junior, just has an excellent record over the years playing against those other teams, and that's a tribute, I think, to the coaches. All of whom are volunteers.
That's right. And I'll tell you, it's impressive to see a small Class B high school going against some of these big Class A giants and playing them well and beating them. And I think, if you look at last year's record of the Cardinals, you can see that they played some mighty strong teams. I think they've played 4 or 5 of the top 10 teams in Class A in the state, and they had a tremendous season.
Coach Tim Baker, we get another look at him across the way with his team there, giving instructions. Down at the other end of the bench, Rob Houston, ex-Bulldog goaltender. Rob Houston is in the record book at Ferris State University for just about every goaltending record there is. He played the full 4 years here, and last 2 years in particular was really a workhorse. Played over 30 games every year. So Jim Baker, also second leading all-time scorer in the Ferris State history. So you've got some hockey knowledge on the bench, and it shows when you watch this high school team.
That's right, and those coaches definitely have the respect of the players, and they know what they're doing out there, and you can see the type of style of hockey that they're playing. It's good to see that right here in Big Rapids, Michigan.
Coaches, a couple of Mississauga, Ontario natives.
Is that right, Mississauga?
Yep.
That's that by Toronto, isn't it?
Yep. Right outside Toronto. Part of the greater Toronto area. Third period underway, 6-2 Cardinals leading now. And the Cardinals on the power play for another 12 seconds. And then the Rangers will get one back. As it's Rick DeVries taking it in behind the Ranger goal right now. To the corner with it, back to Vancouver. Vancouver looking, fires away, styles the save, and brought him a pad there. On top of one of the left pads, and the whistle blow.
Yep. That was a nice hard shot by David.
And that's Face-off will come to the left of Laura Stiles and the Ranger go. Jackson in there against Davis. Dumps off loose in the slide. Jackson fires and it deflects just wide. Now Jackson again with it in the corner. Back to Vancula. Shot goes in wide of the goal. Mr. Breeze. In the corner to Jones. Jones can't control. Taken away from him by Bennett. Now in the near corner. Cardinals control again. As the play is should be over. Florida still doesn't have a play. No, it is over. Yes, they're 4-on-4. It's 4-on-3. And the Cardinals look like they had the extra man on that last attack. Now Vancula. As both teams return to full strength, fires it in off his skate wide. Lerner races in after centers. That's knocked down in defense that time by Paul Regis. Here's Vancula. Another shot. Stiles stops it. And this time the Rangers send it all the way down. They're going to wave the icing and make the Cardinals play it. Well, that's a strange call. Both teams at full strength. Lerner takes the hit. Retaliates. No call there. Now it's a call. And Jeff Lerner got the skates tangled in with Paul Regis that time. And as Regis went down, Lerner goes off.
That looks like a tripping call. I just got the stats, Bob, from shots on goal second period. Believe it or not, Forest Hill shot the Cardinals 18-10.
What a turnaround.
What a turnaround is right. The Cardinals better not take this team too lightly.
Well, it's quite a first period. It was too rapid. And a second period, 18-10 shots in favor of Forest Hill, and it was 2 goals apiece. Well, Lerner goes off for tripping at 1:35 of the third period, and that'll give the play opportunity of the game. Both teams 1 for 3 on the power play thus far. Okay, Regis goes off. That's that power play. They'll be 4-on-4 in front of the goalie. Pulling them up on that one. 6-2 to score. Big Rapids leading for Still Central.
The winning number for the next 50 draw is 4-8.
First State University.
3-0.
Werner and Associates in Big Rapids. Happy to be bringing you this action.
3-0.
Cable
Prize in the lobby.
Cardinals off the draw. Richner can't quite control it. Allen to help out. If he flips it in front to what to do, and the cross check call will come up against the Cardinals. And now Forest Hills will have a fourth power play. They'll have that 4-on-3 skater advantage. Richner gets the gate at 1:50 of this third period. Cross-checking on Richner at 1:50. So now it is power play number 4 for the Rangers. Both teams 1 for 3 with the extra man. Off outside the Ranger line. Got ahead of the Cardinal line. Post there. Brings it off the board. The Rangers trying to clear, don't do it. And Allen brings it out of there. Post couldn't grab it. It goes back deep. Post after it again. Cardinals short 1 now. They're short 2 men, and the Rangers short 1. Allen misses the pass out. It's put right in front. And Turner was kept there. Couldn't get a shot. And here comes Allen. Allen is close. Allen killing some time off the clock, brings it in. Into the circle, pulls up. Backboard, DeVries walks right into the blast. They cleared it off the goal.
Right off the post. Paul had a beautiful shot there, Bob.
That post is still rattling on that. Now DeVries digs it out again behind the net. To the corner he goes. One of the Rangers getting up slowly. That's Turner. Back to the blue line it comes for Halloran. Takes the slap shot. Stiles knocks it away. And the rebound put off to the side here. Turner getting off the ice very slowly. He was really shaken up on that play. Now back at the Cardinal line, puck in, but good job by Halloran holding Davis out. He couldn't go after it. Now this guy in front. Look, right there, it's Paul DeVries.
Paul's a strong skater, Bob. If you watch him on the ice,
Good sense of the game. Good position, too.
Boy, you had Todd leading down there for a second there. I thought he had a breakaway.
Good job by the Rangers to hold it in. This time they can't do it, as Bennett was off the point there.
Here comes Todd.
Back. Yep, Halloran picks it up. This is back. 5 seconds left in the power play. Porter still doesn't have a shot yet on the advantage. Now the team's back at even strength as Halloran's shot blocked by Stiles, and she'll just gather it in as Todd came cruising back down that slot looking for the rebound.
Yeah, we got 8 seconds left on that penalty for Richner, and then both teams will be full strength. We also want to mention that Big Rapids Hockey Boosters has been active under the leadership of Paulette DeVries in the last few years. And I'll tell you, Paulette has done a tremendous job in organizing the parents and organizing the Sports Boosters organization, and we certainly want to express our appreciation to her for her efforts.
Big Rapids 6, Forest Hill Central 2 with 11:16 now to go. Third period. As Rangers throw it all the way down the ice, the penalty to Richner is over, and both teams are back to full strength. In the corner, Jackson doesn't move it up. Being checked in there by Arno Hung. Now it's dug loose by Vandenberg. He centers a pass. Jackson takes it away and gets it ahead to Jones. Jones has it full checked away at center ice, and Dave reads it back. Picked up now by Dave Vancouver. Vancouver pass on the right wing to Lerner. Can't pick it up. Vancouver sends it ahead again, broken up at the line. And Paul Regis has it. Now a 3-on-2 for Forest Hill. Regis, a nice move, gets around one man, but Vancouver blocks his shot, and the Reed starts checking it out. Not a Lerner, poked away from him, and a whistle behind the play, and a high sticking penalty.
I think it's on Paul Regis again.
Well, Paul Regis has been off a few times tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5th penalty. High sticking on it. That's 4:36. Well, the Cardinals get their 4th power play. Seems even on that count.
And 4:36, a Mr. penalty against number 10, Paul Regis.
Coming just outside the Cardinal blue line. Now 6-2, Big Rapids leads it. And the difference in the game was the first period when the Cardinals had total control. Outshot the Rangers 16-2 and outscored them 4-0. And now a great chance on the power play, and Stiles just gets a piece of it. Back to the point for Post. Post walking in, and the whistle on the sideboard. Post mixed up in there with Dave Regis.
No, that wasn't Post, that was Paul DeVries.
Right, 14, not 4.
And I think Paul's going to have a little rest here. I didn't see it, Bob. I missed that.
I didn't see it happen. I was watching the Post skate right in with it. Oh, 4:55. Power play away.
4:55, Cardinal penalty against number 14, Paul DeVries. 2 minutes.
Looking to fall on DeVries. Here's Richner now. A blast off the skate over the glass. And they'll face it off in the Ranger zone. Top of that circle. 4-on-4 in front of the goalie. Ninth penalty against the Cardinals. As Richner manages to work in front, can't control though, is Jack. And then back from the Rangers, putting it in. There's Bristol. Around behind the net it comes. Vandenberg after it there. He collides with Hill, they're down in a heap. Puck comes back to center ice. Davis has to wait for everybody to get on side, and Halloran takes it away. Halloran brings it over the line. Regis checking him, it's put right in front, and Stiles will cover it as Richner came sailing in there looking for that loose puck.
Todd did a fine job there. Took it away, and they had a 3-on-1 situation, and got a shot off.
No, so 9 penalties for the Cardinals, 8 for the Forest Hills Rangers. And the penalty action really didn't pick up until about 5 minutes were left in that second period. 17 penalties called. Only 4 were called until that point. And all the rest have been called since then. 5 of them missed 2.
And I don't think it's over yet.
Whistle right off the draw. They'll do it again. 9:24 to go third period. Big Rapids 6. And the score is still simply 2. Game being brought to you by Lerner and Associates. Downtown Big Rapids. Right here on Ferris Cable 7.
That's right. I'd take this opportunity to wish everybody out there a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday Season.
And to remind you, we will be doing this again. We can look up some dates and pick our games here for you before we're finished tonight. With a chance for DeVries, he scores! Dick DeVries. They're going to wave it off. Somebody in the crease. Cardinal in the crease, so no goal. And they'll pull that face off outside the Ranger zone. Referee waves it off immediately, no hesitation. And no argument by the Cardinals either. Didn't pick up which one it was, but when that shot was taken, there was a Cardinal back running on top of Laura Stiles, and the referee didn't hesitate on the call. No goal. Stayed 6-2. Big Rapids leading. See if I'm a prophet or not. I told Baker, I said, what can I do for you? When he gave me the scoring stats before the game, I said, well, I just score about 6 and all the other team do about 3. So we'll see if that's even close.
Dave Van Cool doing a good job of keeping that puck in right.
And Coolers played a good game tonight.
That's right.
Stayed out of the box, which is excellent.
That's right.
Yeah, he gets another chance, a long shot.
Oh, a great shot.
Man, a nice kick save that time by Stiles. Bang along the far boards, and Woods is coming a little quicker now when they tangle up, and that's a good idea. I think the referee aware that the game has gotten very physical, and the longer you leave them alone on the boards, the greater chance somebody's going to get a stick up or get an elbow in there. 20 seconds left in the penalty to Paul Regis, Forest Hills, and 40 seconds left in the penalty to Paul DeVries of the Cardinals. Forest Hills will have an advantage here for about 20 seconds coming up if there are no further calls in that time. The Rangers clear the zone as it's 4-on-4 in front of the goalie. Bill fires it in. Stiles knocks it down. And Bennett chases it. Sends it around the board. Up in that time by Hara. On the boards. It's Jackson. Jackson works it free. Brings it right in front of the goal. A shot and a save. And Stiles knocks her off. And as she does, the net comes off the moorings there, and the whistle blows. Now Forest Hills has the advantage.
She's taken a number of short close-in shots and done a great job of stopping them.
I'll tell you, she's the only reason in that first period the Cardinals had only 4 goals, didn't get it up to 7 or 8.
That's right.
I mean, actually, both goalies in that second period did an excellent job. Each team scored twice, and each team could have had more. 8:20 to go, 6-2, Cardinals leading. I don't think anybody will mind if I slip and say Bulldog occasionally. Rangers clear the zone all the way down the ice. Fisher knocks it off to the corner. Hill in there, jammed to the boards by Bishop. Number 5 Stanley. Up along the board, Jacoby gets it out to center ice. Picked up there by Har. Har over the line with Uniac. Har skates right down the slot. Stiles knocks it away. And again, the net off the moorings, as that time it was Abusive for Forest Hills going in heavily. And he's having some problems down there right now on the ice, number 5.
Laura Stiles getting up slowly too. They both hit that net. Doing pretty good.
Well, they hit
good
the
speed there.
and
each other.
And each other, if they did, all 3 of them. I think Boothett really jammed into the post there, and the other Ranger player ran into Laura Stiles as they hit that net. Face off will stay in the Ranger zone. Stiles, Laura Stiles, she'll be able to continue here without any problem. Uniforms and the colors worn by the Forest Hills Rangers, reminiscent of the Wildcats of Northern Michigan. We've not seen them in this arena for about 5 years as they went to the WCHA, but Ferris and Northern had quite a rivalry going for years. Hook shot goes just wide. Cardinals trying to hold it in. They do. Here's a backhander by Jacoby that's just wide of the goal. Post in the corner takes a hit. They jam in there, and again the quick whistle before anything further develops. So Mark Campbell was in there. Post and Jacoby.
We got a line change here.
Cardinals changing up, sending out the line that started the game. Seen a lot of time tonight. Halloran, Paul DeVries, and Richner. Defensively, Hill and Harder now. We'll do the scoring for you again next break. And no scoring so far in the third period. 6-2, Cardinals lead it with 7.5 to go. Now here's Halloran taking a shot, blocked on defense. Halloran gets it back, jams it back to the point. Har holds it in, centers it in front. Richner onto the stick now. DeVries with a shot. And that time Styles just got a piece of it. Halloran gets away from a check. Goes in behind the net, moves away from another check. Centers in front. Here's Hill now with a shot. Styles catches that and holds it. And they'll face it off right there in the Rangers zone. What a good job that line is doing now.
Yeah, they're setting up
pulling
pretty
away from checks.
They got Ritzner and Todd and Paul camping right out in front, and they're bound to get one here soon if they continue that type of play.
You see the strength of Todd Halloran in that last sequence of play as he was jammed to the boards twice and simply just pulled right away from both those checks. Now Richner doing a good job. Let's take the puck away. Back to the point for Hill. His high shot caught and dropped, but covered by Styles, and the whistle blew well before that puck was jammed in the net, so they'll face it off right there in the Forest Hills zone.
I think Rory is a little upset, in fact, that I think they beat it out of her glove and put it in after the whistle.
It looked like she caught it or trapped it against the blocker that time, but it did come loose. The whistle blew as it fell out, and she went down to cover it. That's when it got jammed out of her glove. Face off to Biles left. Cardinals in the draw, but can't hold it in. Hill back for it. Goose is chasing him. Two number fives again together. And here comes Halloran. Halloran over the line. A long shot goes just wide of the goal.
That's like a rifle shot right there.
Here's Halloran.
Right there it is. There it is.
And I don't know if Richner tipped it in or not.
I think he did. I think he did. Richner is camped right out there in front. And as I said earlier, they're bound to score in that kind of positioning on the ice there.
The Cardinals make it 7-2. And it's Chad Richner's goal. It will be his second of the game and third of the season. And we'll get the call here.
15, 19, 14? Yep.
And it is Richner.
That is 26. A Cardinal goal by number 15, Chad Richner, with assist by number 19, Ty Miller, and number 4, Paul DeVries.
And Paul DeVries on the 6. That line has worked some pretty plays, and they finally connected. 7-2 Cardinals, 8:26. Time left goal.
And we got that line you like in there, Bob. Folkema, Brian Gwinney.
There's Gwinney behind the net trying to center it. Goes off the back of the net. Picked up by Regis. Can't get it out. Here's Rick DeVries' shot, and it's deflected wide. Hustling in there, Kremiskus. Kremiskus trying to center. He called down. And he jammed at it, and Styles finally just covers it there for the face-off. Kremiskus out there with Folkema and Gwinney.
They're freshmen and first-year players here. And I'll tell you what, they got a lot of spirit. I think we're going to see a lot of good things from those three people.
Oh, the other couple of guys out there, younger players, have seen some ice. Players that hadn't played a lot before already. Ron Jacoby and Jeremy Uniak. Nice job. Got themselves on this first year. Now Davis in his own zone, just jams it all the way down the ice. That'll be icy. And bring the face-off all the way back into the Rangers zone. Well, the scoring in that first period, Cardinals opened the scoring at 3:18. Jeff Lerner's second of the year from Har on that. Har made the play all the way down the ice, got around the defender, took the backhand shot, and Lerner was right there to jam the rebound home. And it was 1-0 at the 4-minute mark. T.J. Jackson got his first of the year from Jones and Lerner. 2-0 Cardinals. 7:38 Haller in seventh. Paul DeVries 3-0. 10:21 it was Ron Jacoby his first of the year. A post Muniac, and it was 4-0 after one. And the teams each scored twice in the second period. Cardinals were the only one in this third. Held in by Rick DeVries. Feeds it in front. Bouncer through the slot, comes out near side, trying to clear up the Rangers too, and it's picked up at center ice by Campbell. Campbell over the line, flips it in wide of the goal. After it there, it's Hill again now. Hill trying to work up along the running ladder, up along the board. Then he gets it to center, breaks off a couple of checks. Rangers got it there, no Davis. It's shot in by Vandenberg, and the Cardinals back for him. Rick DeVries starts up, and with the blows, and Dave Vancouver gets the gate on a high sticking call right in front of the Cardinal net. I'm not sure if that was a retaliation or not.
I think it was. Those two have been going at it quite a while there.
I'm going to call that at 9:57. That's the Cardinal penalty of the game. 8 have been called against the Rangers.
And 57, Cardinal penalty against number 9, Dave Vancouver. 2 minutes high sticking.
Vancouver, and that'll be power play number 6 for the Rangers. They're 1 for 5 so far. Cardinals 1 for 4 in the power play tonight. From the draw, Rangers control. Shot from the point, sails just wide. Bootham was parked in front, looking for the tip on that time. He couldn't get it. Now Bootham and Hill. Bootham takes it away. Right in front, Hunter. The save, and he holds on. And that puck fell into, again, to the leg pad there. And they'll take it off to Richard Bright. Hunter hasn't been tested much this third period, but that was a good save that time.
Yeah, he got to share the second period, though.
Yeah, he had a lot of work that period. 18 shots the Rangers had on that.
Yep.
That time was an example of Berger simply coming out and cutting his ankle and holding his ground. The shooter really had no place to shoot. 7-2, Cardinals lead, 4:48 left third period. The David Layton Sports Complex for State University. Don't forget the Cardinals this coming weekend, the 26th and 27th of December, will be in the Ferris State Invitational Tournament here. Game starting Saturday night at 8. Cardinal game, and they'll have the consolation and championship games on Sunday. So
yeah. I believe the consolation game, Bob, is at 9 o'clock, and the championship game is at noon on Sunday. So it should be an exciting weekend for hockey.
Now up the ice comes Rick DeVries. Halloran cutting in front, or trying to. Now DeVries back to the goal centers, nobody there. And Davis gets it out of there. Or almost out of there, kept in nicely. Halloran turns, working 1 and 3.
1 on 4.
Waiting for some help.
There it is.
Front. Hill can't get a shot as he's turned around. And it's Paul Regis getting it ahead. Now his teammate Yusuf turns it in around the boards deep in his own zone. Hill dumps him there, no call. No official watching.
I think the official looked right at him. They both dumped each other, and I just think he just kind of said, let's play some hockey here.
This time Regis just blasted and it comes out to center ice. Now Paul DeVries skating away from Vandenberg.
He is fluid on the ice, though. Look at him skate, Bob.
DeVries up the right side, avoids the check, gets it in over the line, gets around 2 men. Now he's all down.
And we got a penalty.
Paul Regis. Halloran has it now. Maybe a hold on Regis, I'm sure. It's Halloran out along the blue line. Now brings it right down the slot. Fires and styles the save. Now it's backhanded wide of the goal. Paul DeVries in the corner. Back to Harrer at the blue line. Centers in front as it's grabbed by the Rangers. The blade penalty called, and it'll be holding on Paul Regis.
Paul Regis has certainly seen his share of the penalty box.
I counted him before and forgot what he said. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 penalty of the night. Out of 8 before, that can't be right. Out of 9 before it's killed. Morris Styles here in the 3. Time to penalty, 11:44.
A Morris Styles penalty against number 10. Regis, 2 minutes holding.
So the holding call with 3:16 left in the game, and the Cardinals leading 7-2, will put the Cardinals on the power play as soon as Dave Vancula gets back in 14 seconds. Now, all that work the Cardinals were doing in the Ranger zone was shorthanded. Now they're even. 4 skaters aside in front of the goalies. Here's Paul DeVries right side in the circle. Center's in front. And couldn't direct it to the net. He was checked from behind.
Well, the Cardinals again are full strength. Here comes Vancula back on the ice.
Power play right in front. Halloran is robbed. The Styles came out and got a piece of it.
So that was a nice stop by Styles.
Now Vancula looking for an opening. Halloran along the board. Back of the net it comes. Richner with it there. Richner looking for somebody open. Brings it around himself. Tries to jam it. Styles stops him and covers up. That puck looks to be right on that goal line.
I don't think he can get any closer than that, Bob.
No, if it touches the line, it's no goal. If it touches it at all, the puck has to be entirely in, and I think that puck was right smack on that line. Nice move by Richner that time as he made a couple of fakes to pass and moved right out, and Styles had to be alert to cover it up. Now there's a chance for Post. He fires away.
There it is. A nice shot by Jason Post there.
At 12:28, time of the power play goal. And Jason Post connects for his third goal of the season. And we'll wait and pick up the assists on that. It's now 8-2. Big Rapids Cardinals leading, and with 2:32 to go, Cardinals pretty well have this game in hand now.
Yeah. Well, 28, Cardinal goal, number 4, Jason Post, with assist by number 15, Chad Richner, number 9, Dave Vancula.
Vancula the assist on the goal. Now Vancula with center ice, and over the Ranger line. Paul Regis chucks him into the corner. Jam along the boards. It's dug out by Folkema. Here's Gwinny trying to come down the slot. Backhands it off the side of the goal. Gwinny behind the net still working. Regis steps into him, jams it around the board. Goes all the way down the ice. And away the icing. They say Rick DeVries could have played it, and now he'll go back and do just that. DeVries pass ahead, too far that time for Tomiskus. Now it's center ice picked up by Folkema. He shoots it into the Ranger zone. Minute 44 to go. Cut around near boards. To center ice. Lindenberg now to Davis. Davis works at his own line, brings it out of there. Davis stick handles to the Cardinal line. Sticks around a couple of guys. Down he goes, and now pretty cheap call coming against Vancula.
I think so too.
The poke check, and this time the Ranger there went down rather easily, and the referee made the call. So the last minute 23, barring any further calls, of this game will be spent on a Ranger power play. 13:37, time of that call. So Vancula goes off. Hooking is the call on that one. Now Cardinals. Bruce Jacoby, he is tripped by Dave Regis. That was a blatant penalty, and that'll be the call. And so now each team will have a man in the box with a minute 8 to go. And that's a 13:52. Forrest Hills goes off. That's Dave Regis. For tripping, Dave Regis. Ball has been in the box several times. That's Dave's first call. On the side in front of the goalie for the last minute 8 of the game, barring any further calls. Cardinals try to clear the zone. Red of the Rangers, they finally do. That's center ice now. Gusick shoots it in. There's a dump there by Post. And that's where it goes hard. Arnold. Post to help out. The car goes down along with Campbell. Nothing will come of that. It's center ice. Post tries to move. Gusick doesn't buy it. Jacoby has it poked away. Campbell spinning it in. And Mercer steers it off to the corner. Ahead for Jacoby. Gets around his man. Center ice to Richner. Richner over the line with one man back. Richner trying to come down the slot to the side. A shot saves Styles. Post on the rebound. A save again. And Styles knocks Richner's backhander loose. Post in the corner with it. 20 seconds to go. Puts it in front of the net. And it's taken there by Davis and just backhanded down the ice. Richner has to stop it. And now 10 seconds to go. Here's Hart. Starting up right. 5 seconds now. That's to the post. At the line, Richner alone with Styles to save, and there's the buzzer. And the game is over. And the Cardinals make it 3 in a row as they defeat Forest Hill Central here by a score of 8-2. And now both teams have 3 wins and 2 losses on this young hockey season. So a good effort by the Big Rapids Cardinals. The Forest Hill Central Rangers had an excellent second period, but it wasn't enough. And the Cardinals had control in the first and third and stayed away with that 8-2 victory.
Yeah, it's looked a lot different tonight than they did last Friday night, Bob. They're playing good hockey, and it's exciting to watch a team that's coming around as the season develops.
Well, I know you saw those 2 games last Saturday and Sunday down in Kalamazoo over in Flint. I did not, but obviously the Cardinals played better because they won them, and they carried over into tonight. And they just did a very nice job. So scoring tonight, we started the review earlier. We'll run it down quickly for you here as Cardinal coach Tim Baker and Guy Gutos, the coach of the Rangers, discussing things over there. And these 2 teams will meet again later in the season. At Grand Rapids, and we'll see what will happen when that comes around. Cardinals up in scoring. Jeff Lerner, second of the year from Har at 3:18 of the first. 4 minutes, T.J. Jackson from Jones and Lerner. Then it was Todd Haller in his 7th from Paul DeVries at 7:38. And Ron Jacoby from Post and Jeremy Uniacke at 10:21. It was 4-0 Cardinals after 1. They outshot the Rangers 16-2. Second period, the Rangers outshot Big Rapids 18-10. But each team only scored a couple of goals. And it was Richner 10 seconds in, making it a 5-0 game. His second from Paul DeVries and Halloran. And 5:37 on a power play. Forest Hills got on the board. Turner scored his first of 2 on the night. And Davis and Bussett to make it a 5-1 game. On a power play for the Cardinals, Halloran got his 8th from Post and Richner to make it 6-1. And Turner again from Davis at 12-10 made it 6-2. And that's how the second period ended. 2 goals in the third period. Chad Richner from Halloran and Paul DeVries. Just a pretty 3-man passing play at 8:26. Power play, Jason Post is third.